happen between these rivals. The teams will face off in Hudson this Thanksgiving, and you can catch all the highlights with Tom Brown next week.
As you can see, it is raining. It's a little bit chilly, but it hasn't stopped anyone from coming out and having a good time.
How is Matt as a coach? Is he really hard on you?
No.
No, you show him how it's done?
No.
When it comes to character, you can't get any bigger than Little Rhodey.
We're about halfway through the event right now, and you said that you guys have already had to go back and get more food.
Yes, we have.
Like any great comfort food place, you can take these to go to enjoy at home, or you can do what I'm doing and enjoy them here in these desks that are from the 1800s and have been in the store since it opened in 1920.
With Jill's help, I channeled my inner Katniss and got ready to take on the targets.
I made my own target. Many announcers have walked up these steps and sat in this press booth at Spillane Fields. On this episode of Around the Horn, we feature the newest and oldest Voice alums and the pipes that made them an indelible part of the Gateman organization.
Just kind of waiting around to see what happens here in the draft.
One question though, how are you going to balance all of this with your blossoming dancing careers?
Hopefully that's over.
Do you have any advice for someone who's a first-time entrepreneur or anyone who's looking to make a passion or an idea into something they do every day?
I mean, it's sort of generic, but just get started.
Just take the leap.
Yeah.
I'm here with Gateman pitcher and outfielder Cole Sturgeon. Now, Cole, typically at the collegiate level, you have to give up one or the other. How did you manage to keep doing both? So you talked about improving this season, and you were 151 overall last season. Oh no, you're sighing! Last season, but already this year you're at 312 with your batting average and a home run. What has changed for you?
I think just confidence.
You're gonna stay all the way until the 9 o'clock set for fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course we are.
Yes, he says. Yes, he is.
I don't bring these pants for nothing.
We're here at one of 6 Zagster stations throughout the city. It's a bike sharing program that's sponsored by the city of Marlboro.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
It is run by the MEDC, and we have Meredith Harris here, who is the head of that organization. So she's going to teach us how to go for a nice little bike ride.
So you come up to the station, and I'm going to actually show you here on my phone how this works. Once you get the app downloaded, you pull up the Zagster app. So it'll tell you which bikes are available. So you click on the bike, and you're ready to roll.
Oh, that's super easy.
So the seats are adjustable. Anybody of all shapes and sizes can ride.
And you don't need any tools for it.
You do not need any tools for it.
Last year's transportation study showed both residents and employees in Marlboro were hungry for a bike share program, which kicked the MEDC into high gear. The organization is now about 2 months into a 2-year pilot with Zagster. In the first few weeks, there were already close to 100 active riders in the city, and I think we convinced a few more.
On your marks, get set, go!
They actually go pretty fast.
They're so smooth.
So in theory, we could ride these bikes all the way back to work.
That's awesome.
And drop them off at the Walker Building.
You can return them to any Zagster station, but you can also lock it up, like if you were going to the grocery store or something.
Correct. So there's a lock right on the bike, so you can lock it to any bike station anywhere.
This is pretty awesome.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah.
Just ride my bicycle.
See you on the trails.
We battle poison ivy every summer in Marlboro, especially here along the trails at Lake Williams. But this year, instead of using harsh chemicals or big equipment, the city has opted for a more eco-friendly and cuter alternative.
Poison ivy in Marlboro has met its match: goats. Or goatscaping, to be exact, the city penning the animals in areas around the Lake Williams walking trails. The iron-stomached goats munching on anything and everything in their paths, including much-hated poison ivy.
I'm seriously allergic to poison ivy, so that's a good thing. I don't see any poison ivy in there, but to tell you the truth, maybe they ate it already.
The goats have become a kind of attraction, drawing locals like Greg LaBeauty and Susan Alatalo as they chow down, sometimes going to great heights to snag a bite.
It just seems like a natural thing out here. It's, it's with all the development of Marlboro, with particularly the Apex mall that's being developed over there, to have a little bit more of the old Marlboro, which goes back about 400 years. It's a nice touch, that's all.
The city is renting the 4 goats from a Duxbury-based company, and Alatalo says it's money well spent.
I thought, oh, that's such a wonderful idea. It's so difficult to get rid of poison ivy that, and to have it in a natural way with lovely goats.
The city agrees, touting the animals as an eco-friendly alternative to other anti-ivy methods like harsh chemicals and big equipment.
Well, it's a great idea. It's nice to have the smell of goats somewhere in this countryside of city. Yeah, it's nice to see the animals.
This is just a trial run for the goats, and if it goes well, you could be seeing more of the tail-shaking landscapers around the city.
The city hasn't said exactly how long that trial will last, but if the community's response is any indication, so far, so good.